What's going on, everybody? You guessed it. Look, it's your boy Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Listen, before we get into that, I need something from you. I need you to like, share, and if you don't mind, give me your boy a sub. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, excuse me, 10 fragrances from my collection that I wonder if you've smelled. Have you smelled these fragrances? Have you seen these fragrances? Okay. And then one mystery fragrance that I purchased, but is very redundant, and for the price of $25, it is going back. So let me get that out of the way. If I can get my cabinet to be still here. It's always something, and I'm not starting over. Come on, baby, work with daddy. So, it ain't gonna be still. So, apologize for the rustling bag. This is from a house that I like a lot. The house is Hugo Boss. And this is Hugo Boss Reflective Edition. Now, why am I taking this fragrance back? For one, it was $25. And for two, I love the bottle. I love that bottle. It reminds me of the Hugo Boss. Is it Unlimited? Yes, the Hugo Boss Unlimited. That's the one. That's in the silver. Yeah. The reason I'm taking it back is because it's just so similar to Hugo Boss Reversed. It's virtually the same fragrance. There's a little bit of a difference, but not enough to have them both, especially once you get past the dry down. Good smelling fragrance. If you don't have Reversed and you come across this, pick it up. Bright, citrus, grapefruit. It's a nice smelling fragrance, but it is just too eerily similar to Reversed, and I just can't understand why they released this fragrance and called it Reflective Edition. And, you know, I was excited. I wanted to like it, and it's not that I dislike it, but it's just for the $25 price tag, it's not worth it. For me, it's not, because again, I have Reversed. Now, if you don't have Reversed, again, don't be afraid to pick up Hugo Boss Reflective Edition and add it to your collection. I think it will be just fine. You see price tag right there. Can you see it? Can you see it? Do I need to flip it? I know you see it. So, yeah. It will be going back to Burlington's coat factory. If our receipt's still in the bag. Yep, receipt's still in there. That's going back. That's going back. But wanted to know if you smelled that one. Okay. Shall we? Let's get into the fun stuff. This is one, it's probably discontinued. I'm more than sure that it's discontinued. I don't ever remember seeing anybody talk about this fragrance, hearing anybody talk about this fragrance, but it's from the house of Versace. And it is Versace Blue Jeans Baby. Or, honestly, it's Versace Baby Blue Jeans. Huh? Baby Blue Jeans. See the baby blue top? Man, I wish y'all could smell this. I'm gonna give myself a little squirt of this. Clean, masculine, powder. Oh. Barbershop, fougere type of scent. This right here, this little sucker right here is nice. And I've had this for quite some time. And I've used about half the bottle. When I got it, I didn't really appreciate it for what it is, because at the time, all I wanted to wear was sweet fragrances or playful. I didn't want to wear anything that was over masculine or old manny. Well, now that I'm 47, you know. Man, this is nice. This is really, really nice. Again, think classic man, think barbershop, think fougere, that smooth fougere, powdery. Ooh, ooh. This is nice. So, have you smelled this? Have you smelled this? From the house of Versace. Baby blue jeans. Not blue jeans. Baby blue jeans. Blue jeans, baby. Have you smelled it? That's nice, man. That's a good fragrance. That is a good fragrance. This is another one. I don't know if you guys have smelled this or not. I don't know. And this may be the most different bottle in Fragcom from the house of Davidoff. It is Champion. Davidoff Champion. And this part comes off to reveal the atomizer to the dumbbell. Extremely cheesy. They should have at least made it where both ends came off, so if you want to throw this away, you could throw this away. But this is one, I think I may have seen 1 or 2 reviews on this, but it's been years and it hasn't been talked about in years. Putting the cheesiness back together. There we go. This one, again, when I first got it, I thought, basic, freshy type of scent, okay? Now that it's sitting in my collection, the smell of it hasn't changed, but my thought process on fragrances has, and I've learned to understand what to expect from certain fragrances and to enjoy the subtle nuances of certain fragrances. This one is a smooth, very cologne-y, very basic, woody fragrance. The dry down is where I think this fragrance gets good. It's just nice. It's just a nice, clean, woody fragrance. I don't understand why they put it in this. It doesn't make you want to work out. It's not a gym scent. It doesn't have that type of freshness or crispness of a fragrance that you would wear to the gym, but it does smell good. It's easy to wear. I do think any age over the age of 16 could pull this off and would enjoy this fragrance. Maybe a more mature guy that's in his 20s and 30s would like this, but nonetheless, a nice, smooth, woody fragrance. That's what you have, a mix between shower jelly and woody. There you have it. Davidoff Champion. Please let me know if you have smelled this fragrance. This next one is from the house of Zigna. I think I'm saying that right. And it's Intenso. And I haven't had this very long. In fact, I have not worn this one yet. But this one is good as well. And it's really, really cheap. I picked this up at Burlington and this bottle was like $15. Zigna makes really good fragrances. Yeah, they do. They don't get the love and the talk that they should. Maybe they do in other countries, but this is nice. This is nice. Perfect for this time of the year. It has a very clean, slightly boozy, fresh smell to it. And I don't mean boozy like rum or bourbon. I mean boozy like maybe tequila. You know what I'm saying? That type of booze. Slight. It's not real heavy. It's not going to make you think. Now let me think about a word this. It's not going to come across like set sail same parts. That's what I'm thinking of. It's not going to come across like a mojito or lime or anything like that. It's just going to come across like a faint hint of a vodka. It's faint. Keyword is faint. Just a little bit. But a very nice fragrance. Very well made fragrance. It sits close to the skin. So it's a gentlemanly scent, but nice, smooth, slightly boozy fragrance. Have you smelled this? Have you tried this? Intenso by Zigna. Smelling that blue jean, that baby blue jean, just makes me wonder, like, why would y'all discontinue this fragrance? Why would y'all discontinue that? That smells amazing. From the house, as my boy Raisin Man would say, from the house of Gap. Let me see if I can make out the name. Man. Okay, I see it now. Blue 655 from the House of Gap. Have you smelled this? Have you smelled this? Has anybody out there smelled this? I picked this up at Ross in Madison, Alabama, many years ago, many moons ago, probably about 5 years ago. It's different. Coincidentally, I happen to have on a white t-shirt. To me, this fragrance is the epitome of a minimalist. Not too strong, not too overpowering. Not sure why they put blue 655 in the name. There's something else in the name too, but I cannot see it. It's another word, if I remember correctly, for male. No, maybe the female version is the one that has a word. Well, let's just stick with Gap Blue 655. It smells good. Slightly fruity, very clean, but not crisp. Not a crisp pop, just a very subtle hint of cleanliness is what you get. Of cleanliness is what you get. It smells like what you expect a white t-shirt to smell like. It doesn't smell like warm cotton or anything like that. Nice. It's very different, but it's very basic. But I think that is what makes this fragrance shine, is the fact that it's very simple and basic and easy. This is for the guy that wants to have a scent profile, but doesn't want to stand out and doesn't want to announce himself when he walks in the room. The complete opposite of this guy, complete opposite of me, is who would wear this fragrance. You know what I'm saying? And that guy would wear Vans, or Chuck Taylors, khakis, and a white t-shirt. That's this. If that visualization that I just gave you had a scent profile, this would be the fragrance. Gap 655 Blue. If you have smelled this, please tap in. Let your boy know. This next one, when I smelled it, I was blown away, and I thought, that is a niche quality fragrance. I don't know why more people are not talking about this fragrance. It is a beautiful scent from the house of Dunhill, who is another British, English, whatever house that I think gets overlooked. Dunhill is a great house. It is Dunhill Century Blue. I blind bought this. The minute that I got it home and smelled it, I messaged JP and said, go to the store, look for this fragrance. If you find it, get it. You will love it. It is your style. And this is a sophisticated, cool, smooth blue. That just smells good. That just smells good. Any season, any occasion, I would keep it casual. But it's got a smooth, cool, sweet blue smell to it. I absolutely adore this fragrance. Dunhill Century Blue. I don't know why this fragrance didn't get more love, hype, talk. It's just nice. Give this a try. You do pick up on a little bit of the original Dunhill Century DNA, and I know that fragrance is off-putting to some people, but trust me, I feel like they corrected it with this fragrance right here. Give it a try. I think you'll like it. Dunhill Century Blue. Has anybody out there smelled it? Let's go 2 for 1. And I'm going 2 for 1 because I don't know which year is which. I don't know which year is which, so I'm just going to give you a 2-for-1 from the house of Calvin Klein, from the Eternity line. It is Calvin Klein Summer. I think one of them is a 2016, maybe. One of them is a 2019. Again, when I smell this fragrance, and I'm gonna show you the bottle so you can maybe you can tell more from that. Very potent, but at the same time, it just smells like something that you would wear if you were wearing a white t-shirt and some khakis. It just smells so basic, you know, so minimalist, but at the same time, good. Very good smelling fragrance. I like it. It just comes across as, I'm not trying too hard, but I smell good. And I've been wearing a lot of fragrances lately because, you know, I'm doing my weekly fragrance rotation, and it makes me dig off into my collection and think about what I'm going to wear, which is the purpose for me doing it. And I'm telling you, I get compliments on some of the craziest fragrances that I didn't think people would pay that much attention to. I always get a, man, you smell good. Really? Never would have thunk it. And this has lingered in the air. So this is either Calvin Klein Summer 2016 or 2019. And that's a pretty good fragrance right there. I like it as it lingers in the air. Now this one is a little bit more bitter. I don't like it as much as I do that one, but it still smells good. I think this is the 19, I think. I'm trying to think. This smells like something that I've smelled before, and I can't quite put my nose on it. Maybe it's one of the CK1 summers that it smells like. A little bit of a fruit scent up top, a little bit of a fruity smell up top. Again, clean, easy. It's not a fragrance that is going to wow anybody, but it is if you wear this fragrance right in the right circumstances, in the right situations. I think this one, to me, lends itself to more high heat than the other one. It still smells good. I don't like it as much as I do. We'll call it 19, we'll call this 16. And I apologize. I wish my old eyes could pick up on this down here, but I don't think it's going to tell me either way which one that is. It smells good, just not as good as the other. I was making sure there wasn't anything written in this little small print down here, but it is not. It is not. It is not. Let's see this one. And the way I tell them apart, honestly, because I don't know if you can see this, but Summer is bigger on this one because the bottles are almost identical. They're almost identical bottles, so it's hard to tell them apart. But this one has Summer written in bigger letters, this one doesn't, and that's how I tell them apart. But they're both good. I do like this one better. I do like this one better. It just has a more appealing scent profile, and I can remember wearing this for the first time around my now ex-wife, and she liked it. She complimented me on this one all the time. You have to understand, she wasn't the type of person that gave a lot of compliments freely, especially when it came to fragrances. So Calvin Klein Summer Edition 2016, 2019. Have you smelled these bad boys? Have you smelled them? If you have, let me know. Let me know what you think. I know they released another one after that one. Seems like I bought it, smelled it, wasn't impressed with it, and did what I'm fixing to do with Hugo Boss over here. I took him back. Okay, I got a few more, guys. I had 3 more. Bear with you, boy. Have you smelled gold? Guess gold. This is a nice fragrance. This is a nice, sweet fragrance. Ooh, that's nice. I think it lends itself more to the evening or to the cooler months. That's nice. That's nice. Very, very modern. A little bit of a candy sweetness. Think of something from the line, from the Carolina Herrera Bad Boy line. Think of something along those lines, something in that wheelhouse, just really, really sweet. I think this would make a great low budget date night fragrance for all you guys out there who don't like spending more than $25, $30 on a fragrance. Fragrances like this make it no reason for you to. It has filled the air. Think a little bit of Azaro's Most Wanted, but really, really sweeter. Just a great smelling fragrance. And I picked this up also at Burlington. And to me, this is backup bottle worthy. I almost pulled a Porky Pig there, didn't I? It's backup bottle worthy. Backup, that's hard to say. This is backup bottle worthy. Phew, I got it out. Good smelling fragrance. It's filled the air here, filled the room. It has a thickness and a richness to it that makes it smell much more expensive than what it is. But I like it. I like it a lot. From the house of Guess. It is Guess Gold. This next one puzzles me because I don't really get the name of it. I've tried to get the name of it, but I just don't get it. I don't get it. From the house of Asado, and it is Asado Aqua. Asado Aqua. I don't get, boy, I get that baby blue jeans. That stuff right there, man. I'll have to look for a bigger bottle of that. I need to see if I can find me, let me get this right, a backup bottle of that. That Versace baby blue jeans, guys. I wish all of you could smell that stuff. It is beautiful. It makes me wonder, why did we go away from fragrances like this in FragCom? And can we bring the unapologetic, smooth, cool man juice back? Can we bring that back? Because that stuff right there. This, to me, has a minty vibe. It smells good. It is very underdeveloped, and it smells like a fragrance that would have came out in the late 90s, mid 2000s. You know how everything in that era had that just underwhelming, underdeveloped, complete opposite of thickness smell. That's what this has too. It's nothing like a CK1 or an Aqua di Gio. It just has a cool mintiness about it, but it's not a mintiness like, what is that from Lacoste, like Lacoste Boost? No, not that way. It's more of a drinkable mintiness, but it's a nice fragrance. It smells good. I haven't worn it in so long, I can't remember the performance or anything like that on it, but it's a good smelling fragrance, and I think it does what it's supposed to do. I just don't get the name. I don't know why they named this Aqua, but knowing people in FragCom and thinking like a person in FragCom, they probably were just trying to cash in on the success of aquatic fragrances or fragrances with aqua in the name. So that's my guess is what they were going for here. I don't think it worked because it wasn't a very popular fragrance. I'm fortunate to have picked it up when I did, and I like it. From the house of Asado, it is Asado Aqua. Think smooth, minty, slightly watery type of fragrance. And I've got the next one in my hand from the house of Guess. And oh boy, 1969 Electric is what this is. Gap established in 1969 Electric. Oh boy, this is just good. This is just good. And I picked this bottle up on the whim. Was at Ross. Actually, it wasn't this bottle, not Ross. It was TJ Maxx. It was a big. I have a bigger bottle. I picked this up off of Macari, of course. Somebody was selling it, a gift set for like 10 bucks, and I knew I couldn't find it anywhere else because I know this has been discontinued. I grabbed it and ran. This is beautiful, beautiful. Think Creative Intist, but replace the pineapple with citrus, and it's not going to be a smoky batch. It's going to be a what is that note? Not birch, because birch is what gives it the smokiness. I don't know. I can't think. But think Creative Intist. Maybe it is the birch. Think Creative Intist. Replace the pineapple with the citrus, and it's the old batches of Creative Intist is what this reminds me of again, but replace the pineapple with citrus, And that's what you have here. This is one of those fragrances that coming off of your skin, when it gets in the air, it just draws people's noses. It catches their attention, but it doesn't do it in a loud, obnoxious way. Like one of the guys I work with, you know, I work with a lot of guys, and we're always talking fragrances because they know I got a channel. So they're always like, yeah, we're always talking fragrances. Little fella smells good. It smells good. And I appreciate it because it's nice for me to smell something on somebody else so I can see what everybody else thinks when they smell me, if that makes any sense. He wears Sauvage. And one of the guys there told him, and both of these are teenage boys. I love it. It's so cool. But they were like, one of them says to the other one, man, what are you wearing? And he was like, Sauvage. And he was like, man, everybody wears Sauvage. He said, that's woman repellent. I said, bro, I said, you keep spraying that Sauvage. Everybody does wear it. I said, but they wear it for a reason. Women love it. So, yeah, there you have it. But it was nice to smell a fragrance on somebody else. And Sauvage smells amazing. It smells amazing in the air. Of course, he doesn't know which one he has, so I'm guessing it's the EDT, and because I have all four, EDP, EDT, Parfum, and Elixir. So, but I said all that to say that fragrance in the air smells better than you realize that it smells, and so does this one. It's one of those fragrances that's just coming off of your skin, out of the air. It's just a very captivating fragrance. My watch is getting on my nerves. It's time to take it off. It's been on for several hours now, but it just smells good. And this one, exact same way. Very smooth, captivating fragrance in the air coming off of your skin. I think people will like it, and I think they're gonna tell you that you smell good if you can find that one. It's hard to find, so if you see it, you may want to grab it. But if you have smelled it, please, by all means, let me know. Guys, that is it, man. When you see this video, it'll be Thursday, weekend, almost here. Your boy got one more work day and he can chill and relax. Thank you so much for all being the best part of this channel. I greatly appreciate it, and I love you all. Any video ideas or suggestions, please let me know, and I'll be glad to try my best to get them out there to you. With that being said, this video is almost 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna get off of here, edit it, get it up so you can see it. Have a blessed and beautiful Thursday, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. I love you all, and God bless you all. Till next time, guys. Peace.